What is up, everybody? Today we are gonna get all the fragments for the new update in the Cultist Lair. So let's get right into it. First, you're gonna go get on your boat and head to Terrapin Island. So when you arrive at Terrapin Island, you're gonna need to use a smokescreen totem, and it needs to be night. A lever will appear right here in green. When you pull it, this wall will open up and you'll see this black area. You're just gonna go in it. And now you're in the first part of the Cultist Lair. So as you can see, there's like a lot of quests. This takes a lot of time to get this amulet. It took me about 4 hours. So you're going to dedicate a lot of time, but it is worth it. This rod is presumed to be quite insane, as this was a huge update. So first, make sure to just talk to everybody to initiate all the quests. And so when you just play the game, you'll obviously complete them. So with this first guy, is what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to fish in this pool right here. You're going to need to get the Mexican tetra, the cave loach, the Sinicolicothius, and you're going to need to get a scaly dragonfish. When you get those, just talk to him again and you'll get a fragment. This lady wants you to find all the markings around Terrapin Island, so let's go and show you where those are. The first marking is right here, so just make sure to inspect it. And the other two markings are around this side of the island. The second marking is on this rock. Also, you're going to just inspect it. And the third marking is going to be on a tree right around here, next to this Cultist Lair guy. So, once you get all those, go back to the lady and get your fragment. Now, since you got the first two fragments, your goal is to unlock this area over here. It's unlocked for me, but there will be a giant door with 3 items you need. You're going to need a Key of Whispers, albino moonwood, and a sparkling enchant relic. The sparkling enchant relic I would recommend to either trade for or appraise. Same with the moonwood. The moonwood you can just fish in here at night, and then you're going to just appraise it till you get albino. The key, although, is caught in the day and is pretty rare, so it's just going to take some time to get that. But once you get those 3 items, you're going to go into this elevator and go down to the second story. Okay, now in the second layer, again, you're going to talk to all the NPCs here that'll help you initiate the quests. So after you talk to her, you're going to need to find these special books that are shiny. So on this shelf, there are 5. One right here, one right here, one right here, one blue one right there, and then a pink one up here. Then you're going to travel to this one. There's only one blue one, which is right there. And there are 2 last ones right here and right up here. Once you get all those, talk to her and you'll get the amulet. Once you complete the only quest for this level, there's also another door. You're going to need to get another 3 items. There is another key similar to the Key of Whispers that you will fish out of this area. And then you're going to need darkened ancient wood and a shiny enchant relic. It's going to be the same process. You're just going to need to appraise the enchant relics and the ancient wood. It's a lot easier than the first step, but still kind of hard. Once you unlock this area, you have access to the elevator. So then you're just going to open it and go down to the 3rd story. Now for this 3rd story, there's not a lot here. There's 2 quests, and you're going to actually make use of this pool right here. But this lady first asks you to look at the lanterns, and this second lady asks you to look at notes. So I'll show you where all those are. So to first get all the lanterns, you're going to need to go down to the 4th floor. Okay, and here are the lantern spots. There's one on this floor, the very bottom one. Then on the 2nd floor, there is one on this rock right here. There is one right here. And another one right here. Then from the very first floor, make a right. There'll be one up here. And coming around, there'll be one right here. Then on the 3rd floor, there is one here. One here, one right here, and one here. Once you get all the lanterns, then go back to the NPC and claim your fragment. Now for this second quest, you're just going to find these pages scattered along all 4 floors. They're pretty easy to find as they're in plain sight and they're white. They aren't there for me because I already claimed them, but you should be able to find them without any worry. So once you get all of those, then come back to this lady. Now, once you do have all the amulet parts, you will come to this lady and craft the amulet. Obviously, I already crafted it. And then you're going to head all the way up to the top. And then once you get the amulet, you will give it to this guy right here, which will give you the second part of the quest. So I really hope this helped you guys. I know this takes a while. This is a huge update. So please like and sub to help me make more content like this, and I'll see you on the next one.